What's up, guys? You're welcome once again to David Data Channel, where we talk about data science, productivity, and faith. On today's video, I have with me a very important guest. He's a data scientist. He's an MVP Microsoft. He's a automation and productivity junkie. Like he's an expert in this thing with several years of experience in the tech industry. And today he's going to be talking with us not about tech, but about his faith. Right. So, guys, help me welcome Olanrewaju Oyinbooke to today's show. Sola, you're welcome once again. We've had him once talking about data, career. Today, he's talking about faith. You're welcome, Ola.
Yeah, David, thank you. It's amazing. I'm happy to be on this show, again and again.
Thank you very much. All right, so the last time was talked about his career. I won't be going there so much. You can use the link in the description below and above to watch that video and learn how you can improve your career, whether in data space or any other space, how he has grown in the past 5 years in a very short time, but he has had measurable impact in his organization, in people around him as well as a mentor. So guys, just check out the video and get your learnings. But today we're talking about his faith. So Ola, first of all, I'd like to ask, how has faith had an impact in your career? You're believing in God as a Christian. Do you think that has an impact in your career? Just tell us about it, your career and faith. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, David. Well, if you know me, for people that knows me and knows my story, they will understand that there's no way you take God out of it, then there's no me. Because I'm not just using this as a quote. I'm
Okay.
speaking to how indeed my life has evolved. It has been God. My success model can be nothing without God. God is that constant that must be there, even when other things are stripped off, in that whole equation. And for example, when you understand how I evolved, how I was able to finish my secondary school, you will know that it takes God. I was able to afford my university education. It
Wow.
it takes God. And again, I also, understand this quite early in life, that I need God in my life. Whatsoever I'm called to be, I need God to be able to be that person and fulfill that purpose. While I was on campus, I think it was 200 level, no 100 level. Last semester they were doing, all these executives, and that was when I came in as academic coordinator. From 100 level, we start
Wow.
from there with my fellowship. Wow, I think academic coordinator, assistant academic coordinator to the faculty fellowship then. Wow.
Wow.
I was just
Wow.
stepping into 200 level then. That drew me closer to God. I'm closer to God. I'm close to God.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
to, that period, now see brethren and see that this journey is not just my own, just going on the journey. I have to see brethren and then see what I can do to show love to brethren, to support brethren, in the academic journey as well. I continued like that until I became a president of my fellowship, while I was on campus.
Wow. Wow.
And I recall
Wow. A
several
techie is a
several of my
president of
sermons,
church.
that I used to draw models. I was just more or less Jesus of the mountain. When I'm preaching the sermons and showing them that as a Christians we are called to live an excellent life and not a life
Mm,
of mediocrity. Throughout
mm,
my time in
mm,
undergraduate, I have first class
mm.
from first semester, all semester upon
Wow.
semester. So it wasn't
Wow.
like I'm coming to God because
Wow.
I'm a failure. No, the success is
Yeah.
there, and
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
message to others that this guy is doing well. So it's not because of book
Mm-hmm.
that is coming to God. So
Mm-hmm.
there's more to it,
Mm-hmm.
and that is how
Mm-hmm.
it is when we are
Wow.
successful and we are still there serving God. People then
Wow.
those that are not look at their life again, that this guy is successful, as they measure successful based on that level then,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he's still
Yeah.
there fervent serving God. Then my serving God should not be conditional. I pass my course or I do not pass my course.
Mm,
You know.
mm, mm.
So this just summarize how things went while I was in campus. When I finished, I still do more of God's service, which I can talk about as we move on.
Wow. Wow. So guys, this is incredible, right? Your faith does not permit you to be mediocre in your career, right? It talks about being a first class from school, being a president, right? And we can see his career after school that hey, He's excellent. He has built a team and organization. So even though he leaves the organization, that team is still there, right? From scratch. So really that's amazing. Ola. That's amazing. So tell us, in the tech industry, right? We are logical people, right? We are
Do you want
logical,
to
right?
call us
We tend to
atheists?
think
Do
things.
you want to call us atheists? Call us now.
No,
Let us
no,
know.
no.
Yeah, we
we're,
are
we're
logical,
not
highly
atheists, right?
logical,
But we're
highly
logical,
logical.
right? Exactly. So we see it. It is what it is. If it's not what it is, not what it is. So it's clear. There is no. So how do you merge these two worlds? Because it's almost as though, are the two worlds different? Being a Christian, is it not? Is it illogical? Serving God, your faith, is it illogical? Because if it is illogical, how do you merge those two worlds? The world where you every day, because you spend most of the time in the marketplace, in the office, like you're interacting with people in a logical terms. You don't tell them things in the air. The numbers speak for itself, right?
Because
So
the faith does not write the code, and the code that produces the
at
magic.
all, you don't say let us deploy this model in Jesus' name. No, no, no. You write it and deploy it with your hands. If it feels on your head.
Exactly.
So how do you merge these things, right? Do you think faith is illogical? Because oftentimes people think that faith is not logical. How do you merge it? If it is logical, just I don't know. I'll try to answer that question clearly. I'm sure by now I get the point I'm trying to ask. So please help me, sir.
All of us, let me say most of us, that are Christian and also in the tech space often ask this, often think about it sometimes.
Mhm.
Because when you move there, you see magic happens. Magic happens through lines of codes. And then we see how technology has actually evolved. As a matter of fact, you see a lot of guys, doing anyhow, but come back to give them the system, they will do the magic for you. And so it's literally possible for people to start thinking that way. That is it logical to think about God? Does God exist in this space? But the thing
Yeah.
is this: God is much more than you know where we think we are now. People that are doing well, may we not have. I don't like citing problems as reason why people try to understand the nature of God. That there is God. More or less, I talked about encounter with God. When you have
Mm,
encounter with God, you understand that your work is part of your life. But I mean, it's not the life. It's part of
mm,
your life, but it's not the life. The life in itself is in God. And God unveil his plan to us as we move and journeys with him. And the work you are doing today is as a result being in this tech space because it has been destined to be so. And if you look at how you get into it, definitely there is a connection with you and your God. So you are not there. It's a space, a market space, like you said. In the market, we have the
mm,
Pharisees, we have the Sadducees, we have a lot of people, all of them are there. But that doesn't deny the presence of God in that same temple. God is still there and is still God. So the thing is about being strong in faith. You know,
mm,
for me, there's no way I can run away from God because when I close my eyes to pray, is inspiration. So where will I see those things
mm,
are coming from?
mm,
So things you see
mm.
me doing,
God.
these inspirations are not coming from smoking. They're not coming from drinking.
Wow.
These inspirations are coming
Yeah.
from connecting with my God. It sees my mind. When I'm praying,
Mm,
I don't lack inspiration. It's not
mm.
everything I can do yet, but I believe I can do all things through Christ
Yes,
that
sir. Yes, sir.
strengthens me.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
that has
Yes,
helped
sir.
me to break limitations. If I have to stay with what
Mm,
I think I can do, I'm not sure I can be where I am
mm,
today. But repeatedly, God
mm,
has made it known that I can do much more than I think I can do. And I've seen him,
mm,
showing himself forth in
mm,
my life. See, there are a lot of encounters people have with God. And
mm.
nothing beats encounter with God. So I
Wow.
don't want to say have a problem and then you now see God coming and stepping to solve that problem. No. Direct encounter with God. You will see the success you call success, you'll be tired. You lose appetite for success. You just feel that emptiness. That is this all? Some of us we think when we want to be rich, want to be billionaires, you'll be billionaires, but is that all? Is then you understand there is still a void that is just to be filled. And
Wow.
that void is
Wow.
God. I mean, that's
Wow.
pretty much how I
Wow.
see it in the marketplace here.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much for that.